Hi everyone, welcome back to Mexican Miniature. I'm your Mexican miniaturist, Leo, actually from California, originally from South Texas, but it's easier to say Mexican. And this is my Casa de Sueños, or House of Dreams. And if you've been following along on the previous installations that I've done, you know that we finished the gallery, which was the entryway, the powder room, the living room, the dining room, and the kitchen. We have completed the second floor, the outside deck, and the art studio. And now we're going to be taking on what was originally going to be the office, but it has turned into the man cave media room up on the third floor. So let's take a look. So I wanted to talk a little bit about what's happening here in the media room. Originally this was going to be the office and I couldn't fit the desk in here, so it went down into the art studio. And what I had done was made these paneled walls, and that's just out of strip wood, little stir sticks that, for coffee. And I made this paneled wall, and I had forgotten that this room is shorter than the rest. As you can see, this wall goes up another inch. And I had made this room shorter because these windows are there and I didn't want to block them. And so when I first put the windows in, it creased the foam core, and the whole floor began to sag. And it also broke the electric, which was back there, which was running the electricity to the whole third floor. So I literally had to rip everything out and start this room again. So these walls are going back up. I decided to not do saltillo tiles this time, and I'm just going to do a wood floor. And all the electronics have been reconnected. So I've got everything back in here and a few more pieces. All the paintings on the wall. I'm going to move the camera a little bit so you can see that there are paintings on that wall, and there's a big canvas on that wall. Because the resident of this house is a painter. And I've put in the railing that comes up to the top here into the third floor, an acrylic piece with a couple of posts on each side, so he has a safe entryway up here. It does make for a smaller footprint than any of the other rooms that I have. So, all right, everything's put in there, and so let's put all the furniture in. Let me show you all the things that I've collected so far. So here are all the things that I have assembled that are going to go into what is now the media room. And I wanted to point out that although I did purchase some of the things like the chair and the television and entertainment center, I didn't make a lot of the things, and if I did purchase them, I tried to make them look like they belong. So I did add a clear plexi piece in front of this media center so that it's reflective, otherwise it was just sort of flat. And it did come with a big old sticker that made it look like there was something on the television, but obviously didn't look real. I purchased these little pots from miniatures.com. They're really, really lovely. And I took some little sprigs and threw some pink paint on them to liven them up. Also purchased this one online and painted it and put the little plant in it, which is made up of leaves from silk flowers that I just disassembled and used the leaves to create the plant. This little basket came from a website, and what I did was took a little bit of powdered eyeshadow and sort of distressed it so that it didn't look brand new. Over here is a little music stand, which I made, a really simple little plexiglass round, a little stick, and the rest is made from foam core, which I sprayed black. I made a little book that's going to be sitting on the little footrest here, and that is the Popo Vu, which is the Aztec story of creation. The microphone and headphones I also purchased online, but the little cords are cords that came with my stereo receiver, which go to the antenna, and they're really thin and they're bendable, so these are great to use on miniatures. I bought the Eames chair from miniatures.com and was really disappointed at the quality of the paint. There were just little black lines drawn on here, and as you can see, I have repainted it and done a faux wood grain on it, which looks much better than when it came to me. Took a pair of little doll shoes and made slippers out of them, and I assembled this little coffee table to a little plastic cube, which were placeholders when I bought them originally, a little flat plexiglass round, which I glued on top, and then these, of course, I purchased online. I made the rug myself by printing it out on this sticky paper that sort of looks like fabric, which then you can stick on to fabric and cut to size and just frayed the ends to make it look like a rug. I made record albums for my little record cabinet here, which is all made of basswood. And the turntable, obviously purchased online. I made all the albums, front and backs are accurate, as are the labels for the record albums. And each of the record albums does come out, and all the labels on the record albums are actually associated with the vinyl. I made the little bookcase, which was originally in the dining room. I found that it was just blocking too much of the sight lines, so I've moved it up here, and it actually works perfect. The spiral staircase is going to be right outside the window and lead up to the roof, which is now going to be a roof garden. If you have not checked out Bentley House on YouTube, check out Bentley House. She made this beautiful spiral staircase in a tutorial, and I just followed her examples, and it was really a nice experience, and that will be right outside. All right, so that's everything that goes into the media center. Let's move it in. Thanks for stopping in to another episode of Mexican Miniature and the completion of the first room of the third floor, which is the media room. Join me in the next episode when we finish up the third floor, which is the bedroom and bathroom. All right? See you next time. Adios, amigos.